This is a true story about a boy who got lost at the age of 5. One day a boy searched for his mother and family in a village of India, who came to India all the way from Australia after 25 years. Actually, the incident happened way back in 1987 at Khandwa of Madhya Pradesh. Khandwa is known to the people because Kishore Kumar used to live there when he was alive. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Ashnaga Trending Videos. Once there was a poor family of Munshi in Khandwa. There were total 5 members in their family. Munshi, a father, his wife Kamla, a daughter Shakila, and 3 sons Gudu, Kulu, and Saroo, who is the youngest. Munshi and his wife Kamla were separated in 1985. All the children were taken responsible by the wife and Gudu, being the eldest in the family. The youngest Saroo used to go out with his elder brother Gudu in search of food and money in the train, which was lost by the people. At that time, Gudu was just 9 years old and Saroo was 5 years old. On that unfaithful day also, Gudu took Saroo into the train and started to travel. When Saroo woke up after the nap, his brother were nowhere to be found. He started to cry and called his brother Gudu in the train and platforms, but no sign of his brother. He traveled in the train from one station to another in search of his brother. He didn't know which direction the train was moving. He traveled consecutive 2 days without food. He was hungry and tired. Luckily, some people saw him and gave him a leftover food and asked him where he lived. But he didn't know the place where they live or the name of his mother Kamla. What he remembered was only his eldest brother's name Gudu. The people could not help him because Saroo had no knowledge about his family and areas they used to live. After traveled many days, Saroo came down from the train and found himself in Calcutta, old name of Kolkata. He roamed around the platform in the hope that his brother would come and took him for home. Some person came to him for help, but Saroo suspected that their intentions were not good. So he ran away from them and went to the streets of Kolkata. Somebody informed the police and they took him to the juvenile home. Later, Saroo was shifted to adoption center. One day a foreigner couple came to the adoption center all the way from Australia to adopt an Indian child. One day the director of an adoption center came along with an unknown foreign couple and introduced them to Saroo by saying that from today this couple would be your new parents, John and Sue Barley. Saroo was very happy when they offered him a chocolate. After done the formalities, they took him the flight for Australia, which was very new for Saroo. Finally, Saroo got a foster parents and a home in Tasmania of Australia. John Barley is a successful businessman. They cared and loved Saroo very much, like as if Saroo was their own blood. They provided Saroo everything that he wanted. The months, the years gone by, and Saroo, who was completed his graduation from Tasmania University. One day an idea came to his head to search for his missing family. So in 2009, he determined to search his lost family through the computer internet. He, along with his girlfriend Lisa, continuously searched his lost family through Google for 3 years. But the problem was that he didn't remember anything except the place where there was a little lake, a hillock, and a water tank near the railway station. So finally, on the 10th February 2012, he left Australia for India after he was lost for 25 years. First he went to Delhi and after that he went to the familiar place of Khandwa in MP. He straight away went to Khandwa railway station. And luckily he able to locate a small lake, a hillock and a water tank near the Khandwa railway station. He started to search a house around the station and zero in on one mud house. He approached a woman with a child and asked her the owner of a mud house, but she didn't reply to him because she doesn't know an Australian English and Saroo didn't know Hindi. He tried to make her understand that he was Saroo and about the mud house, but it was difficult for Saroo to communicate with the people around. In the meantime, one person came forward to help Saroo, and Saroo showed him the photos of him when he was 5 years old. That person understood him and took Saroo to a house and said, "This is your house." Then Saroo saw 3 women in the house. Suddenly one woman came forward and hugged Saroo very tightly without a single word, and the next moment both Saroo and that woman began to cry. That woman was none other than Saroo's mother. Finally they met after 25 years. The person present there asked the mother that how could you recognize your son immediately. Then she replied to them that, after all, I am his mother. And the scar on the forehead of Saroo helped her to recognize Saroo. The news of Saroo and his mother spread like a wildfire, and very soon all the relatives came to the house. But unfortunately, they didn't know English, and Saroo didn't understand Hindi. Communication was the only main problem for them. So some persons brought one girl who was a teacher from the same locality for a translation between them. Mother introduced the relatives to Saroo by saying that their brother and sister have already got married and they had a children. And Saroo inquired them about his brother Gudu, who always took him to the train station and always cared for him. Then mother started to cry and told Saroo that exactly 1 month after you disappeared, we have found his dead body in a railway track in 2 pieces. Mother also added that I lost 2 sons in just a month. Saroo began to cry on hearing his brother's death, because they were very close to each other, and for him, Gudu was more special than anything in this world. Saroo stayed with his mother for 11 days. At the same time, he made a call to his foster parents and told them that kindly forgive me because for the past 3 years I searched my lost family without telling both of you, and finally I succeeded in finding them in India. And very soon I'll return back home because both of you are my parents and my home now. And foster parents replied him that we are very happy to learn that you have found a lost family after 25 years. At present, Saroo is in Tasmania, Australia with his foster parents, but every month he used to send money to his mother in India. Hello viewers, that's all for today's story. Kindly subscribe my channel for more videos.